welcome once again to another video on how to write effectively, passionately, and have fun. Hello everyone, welcome once again to another video on how to write effectively, passionately, and have fun. So today my video is on easy hacks for first-time writers. Now, what is the one thing that really stops you from writing? What is that one thing that holds anyone back from writing? And from what I've discovered in my journey, and I've talked to many people, I've discovered that it is fear. Fear of writing, fear of discovering that you can't write, okay? Fear that your inner critic is going to come up and tell you that you're not good enough. There is a lot of fear accumulated just before sitting in front of the computer and starting to write. Now let me tell you something. Fear is part of the process. I go through fear with each book I've written. I've experienced that same fear as if I started writing for the very first time. So fear is part of the process. Accept it, recognize it exists, but the one key element that you can do when the fear crops up is to look down at the fear and say, move out of the way, I'm going to write. Or look at it this way, 5 to 10 years down the road in the future, when you look back, are you going to experience regret that you had not written? That you had not picked up a pen or you had not written down that story that was so powerful within you? Think about it that way. Will you be looking at yourself and thinking with regret? So, regret is not something that you want to have. You have this one life to live, make the most of it. If you want to write that story, push the fear aside, be courageous, and write like there is no tomorrow. Next is story bank. Now I've written I've shared another video about writing prompts because a lot of people say, what shall I write? But really it is something that you have to discover from within yourself. Writing a story has to be so powerfully you. It has to be an element that comes from within yourself. Now, you are full of stories. You are a story bank. And we as humans are wired to be storytellers. So whether we write fiction or non-fiction, or whether you're just writing a blog post or a content, you are writing a story from within yourself, which is information you're sharing with your readers. So think about your life experiences, your travels, your social interactions, your relationships, your memories from childhood. What kind of stories come up to your mind? How can you explore it, expand it, and build it into something where your readers will appreciate, will benefit, and understand you better? Create a perspective that is uniquely you. So stories are something that are part of your life journey, and you can pick up from there as well, whatever it is that you have discovered in your life. There must have been many life lessons you've experienced. Write about that, share it with others so they can learn from your experiences. So that's the story bank. Now my next point would be to consider yourself as somebody who might want to break a habit. So you have a writing habit, you have developed it, and then suddenly one day you say, you know what, I don't feel like writing. Today I'm just not in the mood, or I'm feeling lazy, or I'm feeling angry, so I'm not in that frame of mind to write. Honestly, don't do that. Do sit in front of your computer, do sit and write, do show up. Where writing is concerned, if it is a habit, show up every single day, every time for that space of time that you have allotted yourself to write. Show up. And when you show up, read what you have written from yesterday, which will inspire you to get into that writing mindset, and you will write. If nothing else, you can read what you have written and see how things can evolve from there. But show up at your writing. Show up at that allotted time that you have decided to be, make it a habit. So what do you do when you do show up? It is a sense of achievement. And when you have written something and you have made added value to your writing work, reward yourself. Because you know what? It takes a lot of resilience and courage to stick to a habit, and you've done it. And when you do it, when you don't want to sit and write, reward yourself. Do something that you want to relax doing. Watch a TV series, have a piece of chocolate, go for a walk, catch up with friends. Do something that makes you feel happy, because you will feel that sense of achievement that you have actually written when you did not feel like written. It is a powerful process to write. It takes a lot out of you. A lot of energy is dispensed while you are writing. So reward yourself. Be kind to yourself. Say, wonderful job. I've done it today. Tomorrow I will continue. So reward yourself whenever you've achieved a goal, a writing goal. And that's what feels amazing. So my last point, and a very important and relevant point, is have fun. Okay, writing is fun. It is a sense of purpose. It makes you feel fulfilled inside. Yes, there are intense moments in writing when you are being emotional with your character's journey, when you are feeling feelings that are so powerful and you want to spill it on the page or write about it. Yes, those moments are there, but they are in your control. Those emotions are in your control. That journey, that plot that you are creating, that you're developing, is all in your control. And in that sense, there's an amazing sense of fulfillment. So write and have fun with it. Enjoy the process, because you know what? At the end of that journey, not at the end of the journey, but at the end of the book or the content that you're writing, you'll feel an amazing sense of fulfillment, an amazing sense that you've achieved something great, and you have, and you can. So I hope that you will feel motivated today to get started and push yourself forward and not let fear get you down, and keep this going as a habit. You have it in you. You have the resources to write, you have the resilience, and you can do it. So if you enjoyed this video, do subscribe, do share, and do like it as well. Thank you so much.